Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from the bank. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Lamar now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fielded at the 11. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Now the series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Allen on 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Brought in. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bass now to kick this away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Big strike to Wester. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
No, we changed it.
Throw here. 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They're looking for Michigan there that time.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got a third and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. Blitz coming here, Allen. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Allen now on first down. Buying some time right. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the air again, Allen. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
319.
Again, Allen to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. James Cook the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Play action now with Allen. For the sideline, and he's got Leggett. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Looking inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He dumps this off to Cook. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal. Cook will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Chased out to his right. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Ravens 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out to catch. That is a job well done.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
319!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Starts the return at the 34. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down throw for Allen. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Bills first down.
Motion a receiver left.
At the 5-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. It's second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here. Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. He's back to throw. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen on the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry again. he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Likely's got it right side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Running is Martinez. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard gain. And this Baltimore.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Ball finds his running back. This is Damian Martinez. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Yards on the pickup.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
Yo. Sit on.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180.
They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Gain of 11.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set to go now from the 35.
Sit on. Hey. Sit on. No, we changed it.
First down throw for Jackson. Headed out right. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Ravens will line up.
Lamar throwing again. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Bills 31. Ravens 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He gets this to Michael Mayer. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's that?
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
First down, and they go right back to him. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a 3-possession game.
Touchdown, Bills.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's Wester on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
One more, ready?
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, shot. Ready. 13. Finish it up.
Jackson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Ready, shot. Sit on. What? Sit on. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Hey, sit on.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hey, tight. Round 80. Miller. Pass 85. Look up.
Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
Brings up third down.
This one left for Lamar. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. Third downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So we're through three here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. It's Allen out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
The handoff on third and short. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now Allen off the play action. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Fast now to kick this away. Here's Wester on the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
79.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Don't play action here. McCord flushed out of the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Throwing to Henry on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Go.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 46.
Shotgun snap, McCord. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
McCord setting the throw. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing fourth down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen passes, but at least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun, McCord. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they take him down right along the 30. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Wester on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
This one sent up for Lamar. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them a first.
First down.
180!
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Ewart and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Baltimore.